Alrighty guys, welcome back to the YouTube. Today we are going to be reviewing the Monday Night Wars Walmart Exclusive Lex Luger Ultimate Edition. Really excited to get this one opened, especially now that he's going into the Hall of Fame finally. Really been enjoying Lex Luger CVV documentaries, interview on Chris Van Vliet. Ton of good stuff coming from this guy, positive attitude, and I'm really excited to check out this figure. Even though the attire is a bit bland in my opinion, I'm super stoked to finally get some new WCW title belts without the WWE logo. Tons of stuff to discuss. Let's get this figure cracked open. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, drop a comment, all that good stuff. Let's get straight into this Ultimate Edition review. Alrighty guys, so we got Lex Luger in the plastic bubble. This one comes with 3 different head scans: a screaming head scan with no hair. Obviously we have removable hair pieces. We have a smiling head scan with a ponytail hair piece, and we have the straight-faced Lex Luger mold on the actual figure itself on the left there, with a removable hair piece as well, it looks like, at least from me looking at it right now. He does have the standard black trunks and black knee pads, as well as standard white boots, white wrist tape, and some white socks as well prevailing out of the boots. He comes with 3 sets of hands, microphone, title belt holding hands, obviously on the figure there on the left. He's got open hands on the bottom there, as well as closed fists. He's got a red towel to go along with 2 championship belts. One, the World Heavyweight Championship belt of WCW without that WWE logo on the top. We're going to show that in detail, but very, very cool that we're finally getting some of those belts to really put into our figures the timeline of WCW and take away the factor that it was then bought by WWE. It's nice to see the big gold from WCW, so really excited about that. And of course we have an NWO spray painted on the bottom there. Again, awesome stuff here. Maybe you take that NWO belt, throw it on a Hogan, who knows, maybe you do that. I'm probably gonna do it, but a ton of cool stuff here, and I'm really excited to get into this figure and see how it actually moves around and how it looks. Alrighty guys, so we got the Lex Luger figure out of the plastic bubble, and here he is. This figure, I will say, as a standalone figure, just the figure itself, just the Ultimate Edition, what we get straight out of the box, pretty boring figure. Again, I'm a huge Luger fan now. I didn't grow up watching him wrestle at all, to be honest with you. I didn't really even see a match until I started watching highlights and old matches, old promos, things of that nature from WCW and of course WWF. But I didn't grow up with this Lex Luger at all. When I think of Lex Luger, I kind of think of the red, white, and blue, like the Lex Express timeline of Lex Luger. That's kind of what I put in my head when I think of Lex. But this whole plain black gear here and the white boots, I know it was Monday Night Wars, so it makes sense for the line obviously, but it just didn't really stick out to me. And again, like I said, it is just a little bit of a boring figure. He doesn't have really any tattoos or anything to stand out, so nothing too crazy going on here. The articulation, of course, is all great. We got that good torso movement there. We have the butterfly joints at the shoulders, of course, looks great there. Articulates very well on the arms, no loose joints at all. That's really good. Let's get those down without breaking them off. There we go. Head scan's pretty cool. Like I said, the hair piece is removable and it pops off really easily. Looks super weird when you take it off. He's just got the sideburns there, but you can see the straight face mold. Really a good mold that they did there. And like I said, that hair piece just goes right back on. So looks pretty good. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of the removable hair pieces, but it does look pretty solid. You can see a little bit of a gap there, but what are you gonna do? They're trying to make something new, trying to make something work, and it looks pretty good for the majority. Of course, you got the double jointed elbows as well for articulation. Very nice to have there. Hips move good, legs move good down here, nice and tight, nothing crazy going on. You can see how far they come out there for articulation. Snap those back into place. Very nice. And of course, knees move well, very articulated from Mattel. You got thigh articulation, boot articulation, and of course ankle articulation and toes. as well. So very, very nice articulation wise, but like I said, deco and all that stuff, not my favorite for an Ultimate. Then to get into some of the accessories, he does come with a standard little red towel here. Nothing crazy going on there, but a nice little cool piece that I don't think we've gotten. I don't think we've gotten a little red towel, so that's pretty cool. We also have 2 other head scans to go on this Lex Luger. We have the Screaming head scan there. That one's pretty cool. Again, you see the sideburns there, which are just really funny to me. But that's a really good scan for Luger. A hairpiece will do well on that. And of course, you have the other one, the final head scan. We got that smiling sculpt. And again, I think they did a really good job on all the head scans for Luger, so that's a really big standout for this figure. Of course, the ponytail is connected, not removable, so be careful taking it out of the plastic bubble. It does want to get caught. And you can see here, removable hairpiece as well, goes back on super easily, and you can see it all the way wrapped around. We'll put this on the yelling scan too, just to see how that one looks, because we haven't seen it with hair yet. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks actually really sweet. Nice. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the head scans for sure. Looks really good. All right, and let's take a look at these championship belts that it came with. You could see, obviously, the world title that he won, and the difference there, the big difference, no WWE logo at the top here. So usually we've seen the big gold. Obviously, it did carry over into the WWE, so there was a WWE logo on there. But now that we don't have it on there, we can remake some awesome WCW scenes, some matches. So really, really cool there. And of course, they had to throw in an attack from the NWO. And again, also, no WWE logo up there. That's a huge difference on these. Looks really cool. And the NWO logo is a little bit more faint than we've seen. Usually it's pretty dark black. This one's a bit more faint, which I actually like. It's a bit different. So really cool on the title belts, really cool on the head scans. And let's put some other head scans on him and see how he looks. Just look at the straight face with the ponytail. Removable hairpiece on. Really nice there as well. Super, super clean. Let's try another one. That's a pretty cool shot right there. We got Lex with the long hair, the Screaming head scan, and the NWO title. Really cool. This might be how I display this Lex, honestly. I really like this. Just like he grabbed this NWO title, maybe they beat him up, sprayed him with it, grabs it up and just snatches it, beats the whole NWO up. I don't know. That's what's going on in my head. Drop some cool WCW stories in the comments of Lex Luger against the NWO especially, or with the NWO. I know he was swinging for both teams, so definitely let me know some stories down below that maybe I'm not too sure of, because as you guys know, I was born in 2000 and I love to know the stories of these wrestlers that I'm collecting that maybe I didn't know, but maybe they stick out to you. And then finally, we got a little closeout happy ending shot for our guy, Lex Luger here. World Heavyweight Championship on the shoulder. There's a little red towel just kind of thrown over the other shoulder. I really have no clue why it's a red towel. Again, very uncultured in some of the old 90s wrestling that I really should be more cultured on, but there's just little things that I don't understand. And obviously Mattel throws in some really cool details. I'm always honest on the channel because I want you guys to tell me. Like, I want to know the backstory on that red towel. Why is it red? Why is it not white? We've gotten so many little white towel accessories, so I'm just very interested. I know Mattel doesn't do things by accident, and there's got to be a big story behind that red towel. And if there's not, I'm going to be a little disappointed, but who cares? Drop a comment below. Let me know. Guys, that's going to do it. This figure, like I said, a little bit bland for my liking, but a good figure nonetheless, and one that's going to display perfectly in the 90s shelf that we've got going on. So thank you guys again for watching. Thank you for being here. If you enjoy the content and you like anything that we do here, obviously it's a lot of wrestling figure content, but also getting into wrestling cards now. There's a lot going on, so stick with us if you do enjoy it and you feel we've earned it. Please don't forget. I was going to say please forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe. Drop a like or leave a comment. It helps the video and the channel grow so much, and I appreciate every single one of you. So thank you so much. Take care as always, and God bless. We'll see you real soon with more content.